Hello financial fans, first day of February of 2024. I have not posted any of my holdings in a long time, and they've changed quite a bit. I have 20 stocks right now. I do not buy options or puts or calls or any of that. And I have 20 stocks, and each stock is either on the NASDAQ NASDAQ or the NYSE New York Stock Exchange. And I also have 8 different ETFs, exchange traded funds. We'll look at a couple of my ETFs and a couple of my stocks and see what the situation looks like for this year, 2024 being an election year for the presidency of the United States. There's going to be a lot of promises made and a lot of stocks bouncing up and down as events happen. So let's get started. We'll take a look at one of my stocks. This is Ford Motor Company. And Ford Motor Company has a symbol F. The current price, this is during the trading day, $11.78 per share. Column on the left, about 2/3 of the way down, 52-week range for Ford Motor Company stock. $9.63 was the low price per share, and $15.42 over the past 52 weeks was the high price per share. And it's looking like it's in good shape to maybe repeat that high price per share. The average volume, 51 million shares trade every day. The PE ratio, third item in the middle column, third item down from the top, PE ratio 7.69. I like stocks that have a PE ratio of 10 or less. The forward dividend and yield, 5%. You get 5% for just holding on to Ford Motor Company stock. And the 1-year target, $12.40. I would not be surprised if it goes a little bit higher than that. I am not a financial advisor. Any money you spend on stocks can be lost, and I recommend that you study stocks for at least a year before you attempt to buy and sell and trade and do your own financial research. Next stock to consider, Energy Transfer. The symbol is ET, $14.43 per share. Had a nice day, up almost 1%. And the 52-week range, 2/3 of the way down, the column on the left, 52-week range, $11.45 was the low price per share for Energy Transfer, and $14.65 per share. We're almost there once again. $14.65 a share was the high price for the past 52 weeks for ET. Looking at the average volume, about 14 million shares of ET trade every day, and we look in the middle column, third item down, PE ratio 13.6, which is a little bit higher than I usually like, but this stock has been a fine performer over the time I've had it, and I assume it will continue to be good. Forward dividend and yield, what do you get for holding on to this stock? 8.81%, and the 1-year target estimate, $18.13 a share. If that happens, that would be very nice. Next, we look at an exchange traded fund, ETF. This is Invesco QQQ, which means it models itself after the NASDAQ. This will go up and down about the same amount every day as the NASDAQ, and the current price, $420.80 per share. We look at the column on the left, about 2/3 of the way down, 52-week range, $285.19 was the low, and $429.85 was the high price per share. So it is very near its high price. And in the middle column, a little over halfway down, YTD, year-to-date daily total, we see it has increased its value 1.82%, almost 2%. It has gone up. And something else we'll look at near the bottom of that middle column, the expense ratio, 0.20%, which means it's very easy to get this particular exchange traded fund without spending lots of money for fees and expenses. 0.20%. And we'll look at another ETF. And this ETF has a symbol SPY, spiders. It models itself after the S&P 500. And this would be the one exchange traded fund I would recommend if I recommended stocks or ETFs, which of course I don't because I'm not a financial advisor. But this ETF is definitely a good performing item to have in your portfolio. SPY is the symbol. Price per share $487.54 per share. And column on the left, 2/3 of the way down, 52-week range. $380.65 was the low price per share. And the high price was $491.62. So it also is very near its high for the past 52 weeks. And the average volume 77 million. That's quite a busy sales window there. In the middle column we look at YTD, halfway down, YTD daily total. It's up a little over 1.5% so far this year, and we're only just beginning to get started with February. So whether you buy stocks or whether you buy ETFs, it's good to have as diverse a portfolio as you can. If you just had one item in your portfolio, I would recommend this SPY because it has so many good companies in it, 500 to be exact. And I thank you very much for watching.